I'm Naomi Reese, 34, forensic accountant, Charlotte born and raised. Everyone said I was too careful with my heart. Then Dr. Caleb Whitlock walked into my life with soft-spoken charm, a pediatric residency, and a smile that made me forget every red flag I'd ever memorized. We met when his late grandmother's estate landed on my desk, complicated trusts, offshore accounts, missing money. He sat across from me, exhausted and grateful, and asked if I believed second chances were real. 6 months later, he proposed on a pier at Lake Norman at sunrise, ring hidden inside a seashell. I cried so hard I almost dropped it in the water. Then the dream came. My sister Maya, dead 5 years from an overdose I still blame myself for, stood at the foot of my bed in the hoodie she died in. Check his mother's basement before you sign anything with your name on it, nay. Do it tomorrow. And don't bring him. I woke up gasping. The clock read 4:07. I laughed at myself, grief, hallucination, wedding stress, until I couldn't fall back asleep. Next morning I told Caleb I had a migraine and drove to his mother Evelyn's house in Myers Park alone. Evelyn opened the door in pearls and yoga pants, surprise flickering across her Botox. Caleb said you were resting. I need 5 minutes, I said, stepping inside before she could refuse. The house smelled like money trying not to look like money. While Evelyn disappeared to find her reading glasses, I wandered toward the basement door she always kept locked. It wasn't locked today. Down the carpeted stairs, a wall of corkboards. Photos. Women smiling in frames. Red yarn connecting them like a horror movie. My face was in the center, driver's license blown up, bank balances circled, deed to my grandmother's cottage in Asheville pinned beside it with a brass tack. Underneath, in Evelyn's perfect handwriting. Phase 3. Transfer complete by March. Naomi trusts fully. Wedding accelerates timeline. I took pictures until my phone died, then ran upstairs and straight into Caleb standing in the foyer, keys dangling. Mom called, he said quietly. You weren't supposed to see that. Something in his voice wasn't shock. It was disappointment. I left without a word. He didn't stop me. That night he showed up at my door with roses and apologies about his mother's memory issues. I let him in long enough to set my phone recording on the bookshelf. Tell me about the corkboard, Caleb. The mask fell. The gentle doctor disappeared. He leaned in close enough for the mic to catch every syllable. Some women want to be saved, Naomi. You just made yourself a problem instead. He walked out. I mailed the audio to myself, the detective I'd already hired, and the Mecklenburg County DA before he reached the elevator. What followed was 41 days of hell. Dead birds on my windshield. My credit frozen by someone who knew my mother's maiden name. A fake CPS report claiming I was abusing neighborhood kids. Every account drained of exactly $9,400, the largest amount that wouldn't trigger federal reporting. But I fight with numbers. And numbers don't lie. With 2 other women, one a widow who'd lost her beach house, another a teacher, hiding in Raleigh under her sister's name, we built the case. Evelyn rolled first, trading decades of facilitating her son's investments for immunity and witness protection. She cried when she handed over the real ledger hidden behind a false panel in her wine cellar. They took Kayla down in the hospital parking garage at shift change, white coat still on, stethoscope swinging like a noose. He didn't resist. Just looked straight into the body cam and said, "Tell Naomi she should have stayed curious in private." 18 years, no parole. I kept the cottage in Asheville. Turned it into a safe house. We call it Maya's place. The women who stay there leave their own corkboards on the way out, photos of the lives they reclaimed. Sometimes at night, I still smell smoke from those burning invitations. I smile now. Smoke means something's finally being destroyed that needed to burn. So tell me, where are you watching from tonight? Drop your city. Because somewhere out there, another woman is ignoring the dream, the gut punch, the whisper that won't shut up. Share this. Someone might wake up in time. And if you're the one who needs to hear it right now, listen to the dead. They see everything we're too in love to notice.